help from the likes of Norman Osborn, Al Swearingen, Agent Broyles, and The Pest, Ted Theodore Logan battles through villains such as Mockingbird to get to Theon Greyjoy.
We got our Wick wet with John Wick.
And smile in her special way. John, she said, you know I love you. John, she said, and try to look the other way. Still
Hello! After some sporadic video hiatus, whatever, we're bringing you a review. Don't worry, we'll do this more regularly from now on. Anyways, this is Resisting Boredom, where we drink, ramble, discuss things, help in the never-ending quest of not being bored. And I'm Brandon Kaiser.
I'm Kit Coleman-Cool.
Richard Buckner.
I'm Brian Haas.
You guys have no thumbs.
Yeah, I hate that they didn't.
Ruined it.
Fuck the thumb.
Thumbs.
Today we saw Keanu Reeves follow-up to Richard's #1 movie, 2013, 47 Ronin. That would be John Wick. It is directed by Chad Stahelski. Stars the aforementioned Keanu Reeves, along with Alfie Allen, Michael Nyqvist, I guess, Adrian Pilecki, Willem Dafoe, Ian McShane, and Lance Reddick.
A lot of Russians.
And mayhem.
Well, we didn't name them. We also didn't name Kevin Nash or John Leguizamo,
Yeah, he's very Russian.
but we did now. So,
Mediterranean Russian, unless those exist.
I don't know if that's a thing.
That's not.
But we're going to get to the review now. I will start us off by saying this movie may be the closest we get to a modern-day Commando without it being as good as Commando. It's a throwback to kind of an 80s classic action movie with a modern twist. It's not fully that, but it does make me want this director, Keanu Reeves' stunt double, to direct an attempt at an 80s action movie with Arnold. That is what I want now, after seeing this movie. So I liked it. I think this movie followed what we have said in past reviews about things like the new Die Hard, where they get too complicated and don't know what they're doing. It's a simple movie, and it works. It is a guy seeking revenge, like many of those 80s action movies. And it's great. Style is fantastic in this movie. I like the shots, the choreographed action sequences. I mean, this is a stunt guy, so you should get good shit like that in a movie like this, and you do. The movie is kind of made for me in some ways because I'm a sucker for muscle cars in movies usually, and I'm also a sucker for pet connections between characters. If there is a connection between a character and a pet of some sort, it usually gets me. And it did here too, but don't worry, because the dog death scene thing is not as harsh as you think it may be. That was a concern for me going in. I was happy that I wasn't a complete mess in the theater.
I was going to say the build up to that too. I'm kind of like...
Yeah.
Because I had that spoiled for me and I'm like... Really?
Well, it's like
Doing
in
this?
the trailer that he like kills his... I mean, this wasn't a spoiler.
I didn't... Well, spoiled for me because I didn't see the trailer.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so don't worry. I wasn't a little girl crying in the theater or something. I was fine. It wasn't as harsh as, it could have been. So good on that. The only downside pretty much for this movie that I have to say is the score and music choices weren't the greatest. I thought the score was kind of cheesy, and I thought music was kind of just some Marilyn Manson songs or something, but...
No, it's the same song.
It wasn't very good. But, sorry. So, but other than that, I don't have a lot negative to say about this movie. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. It was action-packed. And if it wasn't for The Raid 2 earlier this year, it'd probably be my favorite straight action movie of the year. So, that's what I got. Kit?
Well, I saw the trailer for this movie and I thought, this looks like a crazy story, so I had to see it. And it didn't disappoint. It had great action. I like the story in general. I'm kind of glad that that they didn't go with the classic things you see in like action movies, which is like everyone underestimates the hero in some way. But this movie was like you know who you fucked over? It's like, who the fuck did I fuck over? John Wick. Oh shit. And everyone just like like drops their shit. We're fucked. And I loved his amazing superpower. Well, not the superpower, more of his OCD. Of whoever he fucking shot, He had to shoot him at least once in the head.
Yeah.
Every single fucking person
was
he
thorough.
shot. Yeah, thorough. I love that. It's like, I shot you like 5 times. I gotta shoot you in the head for good measure. Otherwise, I can't sleep well at night.
One more for Jesus.
That was awesome. Every fucking person. It was just awesome. I think Keanu Reeves did fantastic in this movie. I thought that John Wick's character was great. I was kind of worried about the backstory bit. They handled the backstory pretty well, I thought. You know, they had the whole speech of like how he, got out of the gang, and that was an awesome. It was just all the actors are great. I liked them all, even though like a lot of them weren't really in that movie that much. Ian McShane was in there.
Yeah, there were a lot of like cameos.
Yeah, I like John Leguizamo's character a little, like because he just.
John
like,
Leguizamo's been
I
solid
don't see
lately.
him much in many things.
No, he's been solid lately. He was pretty good in Kick-Ass 2. He was good in Chef. So he's coming around. He's coming back.
Yeah, like great cast, great action scenes. Oh God, the action scenes! I just love every. I could watch this drunk again, like right now, and just see him shoot everybody. It was just like a ballet of just gunshots and violence, and just I loved every second of it. And it was just, but yeah, the score. I gotta agree with you. Yeah, they kept on playing the same Marilyn Manson song over and over again. I got it.
And there was this kind of cheesy guitar riff
Yeah.
score sections from time to time too that I was like, ew.
The only real thing I kind of wish was that Willem Dafoe went fucking crazy at some point. I needed him to,
It was a firefight!
I needed him to go fucking Green Goblin crazy at some point. He didn't.
Hello.
But he still did a good job. And Theon Grey, the guy like Alfie Allen who played Theon Greyjoy. Yeah, he.
Well, not in this movie, but he plays the Greyjoy.
Well, he plays Theon Greyjoy in like Game of Thrones. He just can't catch a break with his characters. His characters always think that they're really badass, and then when the shit goes down,
they always make
they
bad
bitch
decisions.
out and they panic or like, "Ugh, where the fuck do I go? Or I don't get my stick shot, or like cut off or some shit essentially. But yeah.
He has a habit of making bad decisions in things.
Anyway, this movie had great violence. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Alright.
Richard.
Richard, did this live up to the 2013 your favorite movie of the year, 47 Ronin?
Wow.
I'm not bringing it up.
I enjoyed the movie. It was unintentional. There were unintentionally funny moments in the movie. I felt I laughed a lot.
I'm not sure they were unintentional.
They were.
I think they knew that they were pretty funny.
But still.
All right, unintentional. Still, there were still funny moments in that movie.
True.
I enjoyed the movie. There was definitely the violence, as they're saying, was great, but I almost wanted to be a little more over the top. I wanted to shoot him up. As the movie kind of progressed more, I was like, I want this to just be insane, like shoot him up. You know, I thought it started out a little slow, but then once he had the taste for vengeance, then it kept going. So
I liked the subdued intro. The building up the backstory, the getting a feel for the relationship aspect of this movie, because once you reach that point of no return, that's thrown out the window.
right.
pretty
I
much.
mean,
So-
it was a little slow, but like I said, it did its job. It was good. I liked that part of the movie. But overall, I liked the movie. It was good. So I think that's all I got for now.
Is it better than 47 Ronin?
Yeah, probably.
All right. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
All right, Brian. Let's close us out. Your thoughts on John Wick?
Don't have much to add now that you guys hit most of the main points. Just that it's a fun movie to go see with your buddies, which we did. Crazy action, good choreographed fight scenes, excellent gunfights, I guess. I like how you actually see the character reload, which is kind of cool.
And it's very real. It's not like CG full of
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
It's gritty. It's real.
I like that they showed that he could make mistakes, and right at the beginning where they sneak up on him with a baseball bat. I don't care if you're a bad assassin. That's gonna do.
Walk downstairs like, who are these? Ah, fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, you feel like you still get that sense, even though they build him up as this almost superhero of he still is vulnerable. Like, you still feel like, I don't know how he's going to get out of this. Like, there are still those moments. So.
Yeah, they balance it really well to
Yeah.
make him, you see him do some crazy, impressive stuff, but also that he's Still just a regular guy, not a superhero or anything. Don't have much else to say. Just that it was a fun movie. You know,
You recommend it.
I recommend it.
All right, so to close it out, we'll rate the movie now. This week we are going with the scale of Boogeymen. If you haven't seen the movie yet, you'll know what that means when you watch it. So, I guess I will start us off, and I will say that I will give this movie 4.5 Boogeymen out of 5. It's close. I kind of wanted to give it 5, but I don't know. If it wasn't for the Raid 2, if it wasn't, for a couple little gripes, it'd be up there. But definitely one of the best or better movies of the year. So 4.5 out of 5. Kit?
Well, I'm going to have to give this movie 5 Boogeyman out of 5. And I want one of my Boogeymen to be Mr. Boogedy. You remember that show? Remember the movie? Mr. Boogedy? It's a Disney horror movie. It doesn't matter. It scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. But this
I don't know what I'm gonna do, Mr. Oogie Boogie.
He's got herpes on his face or some shit. He was like Mr. Boogedy.
I was just gonna do Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'll look up the thing. You'll see it. Oh, that
Alright.
one works a bit too.
Alright, I was gonna go 3.5, but I'll give it a solid 4.
Whoa.
Richard's a tough one, in case you
he's
didn't
a
know.
critic.
That's right.
4 to 5 from Richard.
And I'll go 4.5. 4.5. Boogeyman.
4.5.
Mainly because you guys were going 4.5 there. I'm like, well, I was gonna do 3.5, but I'll go 4.
You didn't know he was doing 4.
We don't have to influence your.
No,
rating.
I know, but I
Give
know.
it what you want, Richard. You can give it a 2.
I
Do
knew what
whatever
I
you
was
want.
doing when I saw the movie.
No, I stand by my 4.
I don't know why we laughed at that. All right, yeah. So there you have it. We all really enjoyed this movie. From 4 to a 5. Damn good scores. So basically, if you want to watch a really well done action movie, this is it. This is your ticket right now. So enjoy it while it's there. Go see it and have a good time. And be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Maybe we'll mention it. Maybe, because we don't check it that much. Anyways, I'll just end by saying it might be a little bit before we get another video, but we'll get something going. Right? We'll get these up more regularly, and I definitely want to do a video for Interstellar, so don't worry, we'll have something pretty soon. So, sorry it's been sporadic. Things are going to straighten themselves out, and we'll be good. So, anyways, go see John Wick, though. Have a good time, and find your own ways of resisting boredom.
See, it's like he's got herpes on his face.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Roll that beautiful B-roll.
We saw Johnny Wick.
Get your wick wet. We got our wick wet with John Wick. Now let's get Richard to be the voiceover for Kid.
Oh, we got our week went.
What you do, Johnny Wick?
Rick. Wick. Hi.
We got our Rick Ret with Johnny Rick. Ugh.
Man.